Before you come to beg on the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
Welcome back to this week's Stat Show, and we're going to be looking at some of the reasons why we're probably going to go down this season. And getting straight into it here, we're looking at the value of our new signings in each window. Here we've looked at the cost per minute of new signings in the first season they join us. We haven't made any special allocations for players signed in January, because signing players in January shows a need of desperation and should be something that isn't encouraged. As we can see, our transfer windows under Hughes can really be split into two different categories. In his first two seasons, everything was being done on the cheap to make up for the large spending done under Tony Pulis. And then, as we can see, spending started to increase. And this led to an increase in cost per minute of football played. And then we see this current season where there is a divergence from the trend that we see here. As we can see, cost per minute has increased when net spend has increased. However, in this season, cost per minute increases as net spend decreases, showing that Stoke's new signings aren't giving the club value for money as they aren't being used, therefore making them more expensive. There is universal agreement that our recruitment has been terrible recently and is one of the key reasons we're going down. Another reason we look to be going down is the failure in recruiting a new manager who could have kept us up, as Paul Lambert, irrelevant of the things that he has done, has failed to achieve results-wise. Here we're looking at points gained from the period Lambert joined the club versus the same period over Hughes' past 4 seasons, and as we can see, Lambert is far and away behind our former manager. Obviously, Hughes was the person who got Stoke into such a mess and left us with such a poor squad. But clearly, Lambert has failed to get anything from the squad, as we can see just how far behind he is Hughes' other seasons at this point in time. Even when we move on to compare Lambert's points tally with Pulis's, we can see again that Lambert has truly struggled to get the most out of Stoke's squad and is way behind Tony Pulis's sides. Lambert has failed to get the winning mentality into the side, leading to Stoke throwing away 1-0 leads in our past 2 fixtures, as we did at Bournemouth as well. These are the key mistakes that mean Stoke are probably not going to stay in the Premier League next season, and this can all ultimately come down to poor recruitment of both players and a new manager to keep Stoke in the division. Let us know in the comments whether you agree with that, leave the video a like if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Bear Pit TV.